Hello, Beardo Bloggins here. Had a semi-productive day today. Went for my appointment at the job centre, which was, fairly standard. Nothing too exciting going on there. So yeah. Then went to the supported employment people as well. They've sort of helped me apply for a couple of jobs. So yeah, that was good. And then, so that was this morning. Well, morning / early afternoon. Then I had to pick Mum up from the train station. She's come up for a couple of days from Oxfordshire, where they've got the boat. For some reason, I can't remember. So that was good to see her. And then Dad came round to book tickets for the FA Cup final. We had to be on at the same time in order to try and get seats together. And then we started this jigsaw puzzle. As you can see, we've not got very far with it. It's supposed to look like this. If you can get it. It's supposed to look like that eventually. But all we've really done is found, I don't know if we found all of the edge pieces yet, but we got a few pieces separated. It's 1,000 pieces. What does that say? 29 inches by 20 inches. What's that? 735 millimeters by 510. So what's that? 73.5 centimeters by 50. I've no idea why we've arranged it out like that. I don't know if that is even the right scale. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely convinced that's, well, it's supposed to be 73.5 centimeters by 50 centimeters. I don't know. But I've done a little bit of a time lapse to show how we progressed. Just sort myself out a cup of coffee. But might be an interesting study on how two ADHD people go about completing a jigsaw. Unfortunately, I think it cut off at some point because my phone went out of battery. So I need to watch it all the way back because I think it cut off at some point. So, but it'd be interesting to see anyway. But yeah, so I'll have a little watch back of that later. So yeah, that's been my day today really. I didn't really hang around much in Leamington. I sort of did a few thousand steps sort of in between appointments, so I managed to get most of my steps done for the day. So yeah, so it's been slightly productive, which is good. Makes up for Monday being so unproductive. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing with the rest of my evening. Might make some pasta. really push the boat out, do pasta with cheesy beans. We might do some eggs, I don't know. Do some, try an omelette. Mum bought me a slightly smaller frying pan earlier, so it might be a bit more omelette friendly size compared to the massive one that I've got. Ooh. That'll do. Just hide that in there and pretend like I almost didn't drop that. So yeah, nothing too exciting for the rest of the evening, particularly. So yeah, I'll just finish this cup of coffee and get on with it. Trick to making good coffee with these types of machines is, try not to burn myself, make it as a shot of espresso, well, espresso with quotation marks, and fill the rest of it up with hot water like an Americano. Otherwise, comes out of that machine massively bitter and not very nice. Just like, it's very good at making like concentrated cups of coffee, as I now have to try and compete with the kettle, which is really loud. So yeah, so I make, you know, a teeny tiny amount, maybe that much in a cup, and then, well, not even that, maybe even that, and then fill the rest of it with hot water and milk to make it a bit more to my tasting, because I'm a bit of a pleb when it comes to coffee. I'm not quite, you know, super snobby about it, or at least not as snobby as I used to be. I used to like particular brands of coffee, and particular beans and all that stuff, but now that I'm not allowed caffeine because of my ADHD medications, you know, you're kind of stuck with decaf, and decaf only really comes in one flavour, or one roast style. So I've got debris in my eye there. So yeah, I'm restricted to what's available with coffee. So yeah, not quite as highbrow as my tastes used to be, but yeah, fill the rest with hot water and then stick some milk in it, and that'll do. Give it a good slosh of milk. Yeah, so there you go, slosh. Almost spilled that. Put a little bit too much milk in there, so I'll have to drink it like one of those mechanical bird things that used to drink the water. People know what I'm talking about. Old people who watch this and are old enough to remember those little dippy birds that used to like swing on a pendulum type thing to like pretend it was drinking water. I'm sure you all recognise what I'm talking about from that very vague description. So yeah, yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, that's all I had to come on here and say. So enjoy the time lapse of. Oh yeah, I've got a new thingy. One of these calendars, thingamajigs, organisers. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. But it is on the fridge and it is at eye level, so perhaps I may occasionally remember to use it once every 5 months or not. I don't know. But yeah. What was I going to do? Oh, it's one of these dry wipe boards. So I've got, you know, Sharpies to, not Sharpies, board pens to draw on. So yeah, just stick the lid back on that. Yeah, so I'm just giving that a bit of a rub down. Anyway, see you later. Ta-ta for now.